Seriously, unless you're studying the hard sciences or something very, very, very specific, do not go to modern university. Waste. Woodrow Wilson said when he was still president of Princeton University before he was elected president, train wreck of a president by the way, quote, "I've often said that the use of the university is to make young gentlemen as unlike their fathers as possible." 2002, Friedman said in a commencement address, "The purpose of a college education is to question your parents' values." Harvard University was an institution with a motto veritas, meaning truth. You see, for these men, education, it's not the pursuit of truth. It's not the molding and the bettering of the mind. No, it's to undermine the parents' values, which are stereotypically tradition American values. So these radicals see the university as a tool to sort of whitewash those, replace them with Western European, progressive, left-wing values. And here are a few of them. America's no better than any other country ideologically. There's no better or worse European art. That's just Eurocentrism. Christianity is nothing but inquisitions, crusades, anti-intellectualism, anti-science. Criticism of Christianity, always enlightened. Criticism of Islam, always Islamophobic. Criticism of progressive ideas, blasphemy. And any kind of anti-Semitic, anti-Jew statement can always be covered up by calling it anti-Zionism. Big, gigantic job of the hut. Government is the only humane way to govern people. The Republican Party have nothing to offer us, so we need not hear them out. After all, who needs to listen to racists, homophobes, bigots? Mothers and fathers, interchangeable, irrelevant. Gender, irrelevant. Anyone who says otherwise is a heterosexist, homophobic, bigot. Did I say racism? No, okay. The world's not divided by good and evil. Oh, what a simple-minded thing. No poor, rich, race, class, gender, sexuality. These are the proper ways to slice up the American constituency. Women are victims of men, blacks victims of whites, Latinos victims of Anglos, gays victims of straights. Big corporations are bad. Unions are good. There's no objective meaning to anything. No, you just project your own meaning onto it, unless the meaning you project upon it is not progressive. The Constitution, it's what we happen to think it is at any given moment, day, hour. It's living, huffing and puffing and breathing. Wealth is a fixed pie. It cannot be created, and those who have it stole it. America's only successful because they robbed and pillaged the third world, and it's time they pay for it. It's time they pay for what they've done. Now I'm serious. The modern university is a cesspool. A cesspool. Northwestern University Law School kept an unrepentant radical ex-terrorist on their faculty. Weather Underground's leader, Bernadine Dorn. The Wall Street Journal commented that Dorn couldn't pass the character test or the fitness test to even be admitted to the bar, and she's teaching at this law school. Equivalent would be an unrepentant ex-KKK member sitting on the Harvard Law faculty. They'll teach your young student, you've reared, protected, guarded, molded all through their adolescence. They'll teach them to be an anti-Semitic Jew hater, as the campuses are riddled with anti-Israel rallies, demonstrations that express clear, unabashed anti-Semitism. And the sad thing is, it used to just be the liberal arts. It used to just be, you know, the social sciences. What a funny term. It used to be those that were just polluted, but now they're seeping into the hard sciences too. If you don't fall lockstep, they're claptrap. They've raped science for political reasons. It's so sad. Because university was once such a pillar, such an awesome thing in the United States. Everything the left touches is just crap. Just turns to crap. On February 21st, 2011, 600 Northwestern University students enrolled in a course taught by Professor John Michael Bates. A live demonstration of female ejaculation was the subject of class that day. A naked young woman would demonstrate the use of motorized sex toys and orgasm in front of the students. You're dropping 50 grand on this crap. You can get that kind of base, fecal matter-ass intellectual quality, $29.99 internet connection. Instead of hiring people to actually teach, who are qualified, who are passionate about that subject, they provoke their twisted, weird version of diversity, which, you know, lauds everything but diversity of thought, of course. Here's just one example, ready? The University of California, San Diego. This is what they've spent millions and millions of dollars to fund. The Vice Chancellor for Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion. The Chancellor's Diversity Office, the Associate Vice Chancellor for Faculty Equality,
the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Diversity, Faculty Diversity Advisors, the Graduate Diversity Coordinators, Staff Diversity Liaison, the undergraduate student diversity liaison, the graduate student diversity liaison, the chief diversity officer, the director of development for diversity initiatives, Office of Academic Diversity and Equality Opportunity, the Committee on Gender Identity and Sexual Orientation Issues, the Committee on the Status of Women, Campus Council on Climate, Culture and Inclusion, the Diversity Council, the Cross-Cultural Center, the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Research Center.
On and on and on and on and on and on and on. The damage that the left's done to learning, to moral integrity, to historical truth, to the mind. They're left-wing seminaries. They're not universities. Be very careful before you send your kids like sheep to slaughter.